Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today I have a really cool mail opening from Steve Blank, who runs Point Blank magazine, which is a Teesside based unsigned artist magazine, and it is the first magazine I have ever been featured in. Now this was at least a year ago, but I just recently realized that me being me, I like to collect a lot of things. I'm going to want a collection to myself, so my first magazine feature seems like something I need a physical copy of, really. I don't know if at the time I didn't know physical copies of this existed, because the way I was sort of notified about this was just being tagged in the e-magazine itself, in the PDF of the magazine, whether it was on Facebook or via email. But yeah, he's also included the 2 issues of Point Blank that followed this, which I haven't read through yet, so that's a nice little bonus. So let's get into it. So, I think it was seeing a copy of the more recent ones being printed out that, you know, made me realise that physical ones existed. I don't know if I knew that at the time or not, and I just didn't care. But then I realised I had to, you know, kind of go back. Unfortunately, Steve might have pressed a little bit too hard writing his details down there. It's kind of ingrained on the magazine a little bit, but that's not too bad. So we got Point Blank Teesside, issue 33. This is the one that I am in. And we also have issues 34 and 35. And I'll get those read through at some stage. I'm not sure if I know of anyone who's in there, but I'm sure I'll recognise the names once I get in there. Got floral detectives on the back there. I like this kind of gimmick of being pictured with the previous issue of the magazine on the front of the magazine. But yeah, this is the one where I am featured, Point Blank Teesside 33. You can read this online for free. Now, I'm not quite sure where I am in here, so it might just take me a second to find where I am in here. It's in the shift change in Legoland section somewhere. There's an ad there for Sound It Out Records, which is unfortunately just recently closed after the owner passed away. Really sad story. I don't know much about Sound It Out. I didn't spend a lot of time there, but you know, it's sad. It's a sad loss to the local scene, really. The paper these are printed on is actually really decent quality. Ah, here we are. I'm actually right near the front. This is actually page 7. I thought I was really near the back, but it's actually in this section here. Shift change in Legoland. It's just a really small feature down the front here. We have a great example of me being tight and not wanting to pay for a second artist on my DistroKid, so that whole Bendring and Tiger Driver artist name is a little bit confused by people. It says, finally this month, Bendring, aka Tiger Driver, brings in much needed sophistique to proceedings with his autologically named track Dance, which blends a subtly nodding beat with some exquisite 80s inspired soft goth rock, and just enough boy of the same era to keep everyone interested. And on that rather splendid note, peace out, and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's just this little feature down here. Nice and easy to find. You just remember this record player, shift change in Legoland. It's a really nice review. I honestly can't remember if it's the electronic version of Dance or if it's the original demo version, which you know, because it's hard to tell, because these magazines, because of the nature of these magazines, you know, it took a very long time to actually hear back. I can't really remember what I sent in. I probably should send something else in as well, and I'm not really sure why they got Dance, unless it just happened that I, you know, was promoting Dance and hadn't sent Wait and Silence in. But yeah, so that is the video. Really, really cool. Nice to have like a physical copy of this, and we'll give these a read. And thanks to Steve Blank for sending those over. Very much appreciated. This video is also the debut of my new A Perfect Circle shirt, which is really quite nice. Now, these are an artist I've only just started listening to, but what I tend to do every year for my birthday is I include my Last FM on my birthday list, so people can see what I've been listening to, and you know, if they want to have a look into music merch, they can do that. And my dad did so this year just after I had listened to A Perfect Circle for the very first time. So it's a good thing I enjoyed that album, and you know, it's a really nice shirt, to be fair. It's really nice, so I'm not complaining at all. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please do check out my music. All my music links are in the description and in my channel, but you can also find me on any streaming service by searching Ben Dring. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.